Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, they hung us here a little bit longer than I expected. I was really hoping not to be here this long, but we are. We're done. And we're almost ready. Almost. Good Lord, we got 17 people in here already. How about that? Just a friendly reminder, if you ain't got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Don't be a part of the salty crew. Just pop it in long enough to leave a like and enjoy your home time. Thank you, Eric. Do appreciate it. Todd, James, Carlos, Melissa, Ghost of Now, Anna. Is that it? The gaming guy. Melissa, I got you already. How's everybody doing today? Dr. Sammy Munchkin, Judy's Adventures, how y'all doing? We are unloaded. Now I got 7 videos uploaded while we was here. I could have got more had I had more edited out. I could have done at least, I could have got at least 10 done had I had them all edited out. But I didn't have but just 7 edited out and ready. So 7's all I got uploaded. They're locked and they'll be unlocked like 2 per week. Right now I've got 10 that's locked, so I've got enough to do 2 uploads for the next 5 weeks. So don't forget to check out our uploads. We do appreciate that. Know if they even give me a gate pass or not. I don't think this one did. This one was different. This is the first time I've ever put my trailer on one side of the building and had to go to the complete opposite side of the building to check in. Matt, how you doing? Donna, how you doing? Now, before I get too far, I'm going to walk back here and check and make sure my load locks are in here. So now yesterday, after we ended the stream, I parked on the street, which was lined full of no parking signs. Well, while I was sitting there, I was editing out videos. Every so often, I'd look up in the rearview mirror. Not real sure why, but I was, just every so often. And about, I don't know, 4 o'clock maybe 5 o'clock. I looked up in the rearview mirror and there was a cop behind the truck that pulled up behind me. I was like, oh heck, nope. See now, I was in New Jersey once, or I was in New Jersey a bunch, but there was one time that I was in Jersey and I got a parking ticket for parking on the side of the road. It was like $280. So while he was busy with the truck behind me, I went ahead and put mine in gear and pulled back up to the store exactly where we met Sergeant Scooby-Doo at. Pulled up right back exactly in that spot. Now there was one spot open, so I thought, well, I'll go in there and ask them if they have any spots available. And they actually give me let me pay to park right there where we met up with Tom and Scooby-Doo yesterday. They let me sit right there. It was weird because the last time I went there and asked about paid parking, they was like, nope, we're all full. But it could have been full right there on the edge of the parking lot too. I don't know. But anyway, between 4 and 6 o'clock, I ended up having to scoot up there right quick and pay a $15 parking fee. Because I mean, you know, it's at the cops' discretion whether they hand out the tickets or just hand out a warning and tell you to move. But I know parking tickets aren't cheap for these trucks. Now, that being said, all aboard. Hope we didn't leave nobody behind. Now, according to the GPS, we'll get home at about 6:50 if we don't stop anywhere between here and there. But I don't have any Monster Nitros or NOSes, so I'm going to stop right over here at the store on the way out. Because guess what? I've not been asleep. I've been up this whole time since we ended the stream. Yeah, I think it's crazy. You know, the no parking within miles of this place. And that goes with any place. No parking within miles. The facility doesn't have parking, yet they can give you tickets for it. Parking out on the street. I think it's crazy. And then there's 2 drivers right up there on the edge, if y'all can see them. Alright, I'll be right back. So if memory serves me correctly, I don't think this store has my nitros. So I'll end up having to get a NOS instead. Hang on, guys. We're going to buffer for about a minute. Give me just a second on the buffer. Sorry about that. I missed one of my fuel receipts. missed one of my fuel receipts, sending it in my paperwork, so that's the reason why we buffered for it. So I had to flip the camera off and send in that one paper. Maybe, because we won't get there until after 7. So there should be a little bit of light sometime within the trip. Now, I don't know when or where, but sometime. 4 a.m. and we are live. They just got us unloaded just now. So now, yeah, where I ended up parking was right back exactly where we done the meetup at. Ended up getting right there. And apparently they let you buy them four spots out there now, apparently. Before, the very first time I was here and I went in and asked, I don't think there was trucks parked there, but there might have been. Trucks all up and down the road again, so I guess when somebody calls in, they actually come out and write up the tickets or whatever. But we paid $15 for 6 hours worth of parking. We didn't have to pay a parking ticket. Alright, hopefully they've got nachos in there. If not, I'll be getting me a nos. In just a minute, and I'll be right back. Now, the one parking spot right over there by the red truck, in between the blue and the red truck, that was the spot that was open when I got here yesterday evening. That was the actual spot that was open. But I parked over here on the side. Alright, I'll be right back. If we got a regulator in here, throw up Ernie's live link and we'll do a ride along gang drive-by this early in the morning. Really give them a shock. me just a second. I'll be ready. I gotta go back in for a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I went back in there to get me a couple of pieces of bacon and a piece of sausage. And they didn't have any biscuits or anything, so I'm just going to grab me a piece of bread, slap them on there. And I want to add me a piece of cheese to it. So give me just a second so I can get some breakfast in my stomach. There we go. Little breakfast sandwich. How about it? $5 for like 3 strips of bacon and 1 piece of sausage. Glad I didn't ask them for the cheese. That would have been insane. And the way I want to do this is I'm going to put which now, it's a good sized piece of sausage. It covers up the whole piece of bread, so that's a plus. Look at that bacon. You give me the rawest ones. I like my bacon a little bit crispy. It's not bad tasting though. It's not bad tasting. Peace offering for Haber. Yeah. It's not too bad. $5 though. It's kind of outrageous. The bacon actually tastes good though. I've already tried one piece of bacon. Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. That is actually pretty good. I say for a convenience store breakfast, I'm going to give that a 7.9. Well, I don't eat ketchup on sausage. Trax, how you doing? Not really too big in tomatoes on for breakfast. Not me. I'm not. It's okay, but all right. With a real quiet all aboard. Perk 42 having breakfast in the UK, and I'm having breakfast right here in Monroe, Georgia. Heck yeah. It's actually pretty good. The bacon's good and the sausage is good. A lot better than I was expecting. Let's roll. All aboard. We're out of the parking lot now, so they have to chase me down, and I think my truck's faster than most of them anyway. Not all of them, but most of them. This would be the one time everybody'd be able to outrun me. All right, we got 146 miles to go. Now, with the little pit stop right there, we'll get to Copperhill at about 7:08 in the a.m., give or take a little bit. Sheldon, how you doing? Just after midnight in Alaska. Dang. Still daylight though, right? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang, by the way. But you know, I could have got out and done an e-bike video yesterday after I went and bought the parking spot. Still daylight. How about that? That's pretty neat. You just after midnight and still be daylight. They hit before what, man? How you doing? Now we will buffer a little bit. in these next 35 miles, but not too bad, not severe. Just have a little bit of patience and we'll be right back when we start doing it. It could just be that I'm real hungry that this is real good. Could be. Me too. I better be. Delicious. I'm glad I went back in there and got it. Got time for 55 miles an hour now. Well, maybe I do. See, I uploaded, I edited one or two. Actually, I edited out 3 or 4 videos yesterday after we shut the live stream down. But I edited all of them. So it was 7, all of them but one. One of them I didn't do any editing to whatsoever. I left it 100% natural, so I might have set a cuss word in it or two and didn't go back to listen to cut it out. I don't know. Nah, I don't think I did. But I might have said, and hopefully I didn't say any cuss words in it, because, yeah, I've already uploaded it. So I edited out 6 and uploaded 7. And I already had 3 sitting, waiting. Yeah. 10 uploads sitting and waiting. I want to do 2 a week till I release them out. I might do 3 a week. I might just do 3 a week because I still got 4 or 5 to maybe 6 sitting on the 360 camera that I've not even messed with. So I might possibly do 3 because, you know, when we leave out of here in 2 days, we're going to be headed straight back out to New Mexico and then right back to another Walmart out this way somewhere. So I ain't going to have no problem with, you know, uploading as far as internet goes. Shouldn't. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I'm gonna start trying to do that more steady. At least 1 to 2 uploads a week. 1 short per day, which I hadn't done today. And then, you know, anywhere from 1 to whatever lives we do per day. What's bad though is I did that once before. I got ahead on when I first started doing this, and I got good and ahead, and then I got to looking at the videos and I didn't like them, so I them, which that was with the GoPro, you know, on the head mount GoPro. I just didn't like them that much. That was okay, but they just wasn't that great, which, I mean, I uploaded quite a few of them. Some of them's okay, but, you know, the earlier ones, I've still got early ones that I've not unlocked. I had one that I unlocked about a month ago and left it unlocked for maybe about 30 minutes, and I actually went back and watched it. And I was like, man, that is crap. No, I took it back down. So a few people got to see it, but not many. I think maybe 100 people seen it. I yanked that thing back down, you know, as soon as I went through and watched it my own self, because it'd been so long, you know, since I watched it. I put it on the shelf, locked it up, and that was it. I didn't mess with it again for 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, whatever it was. But I watch all my videos anyway. Even after I upload them, I watch them again just to make sure that once it goes up, it's like, you know, did I miss something in the editing process? And yeah, that was stuff I don't know, the way I did it was crazy. Rabbit hole of editing. Where's the next pickup? We're going home to Day Tracks, and we're going to spend 2 days at the house, and I'll find out in 2 days where the next pickup's at. Is that Keeper from Brazil? How you doing? Welcome to the Rattling Gang. Good morning. Morning. It's just, it looks dark. And see, the thing is when I finish the edit, like the one that I did, or well, all of them actually, when I finish the edit, I don't go back and look at them when it's done. And the reason why I don't is because every time I clip a part, what I'll do is I'll back it up somewhere between 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe a minute, and rewatch that part all the way up to the clip to edit part. And then I'll run it till I clip another part, and then I'll back it up another 30 seconds, give or take, and then watch it again throughout the edited part again and into the next edit. And then I'll hit, go to clip out the next part, then I back it up. So see, I watch it, God, there's no telling how many times I actually watch the same clip over. My voice, I watch it so much that, you know how a lot of people hate hearing their voice on recording? My voice sounds exactly on recording now that it does as it's coming out my mouth throughout my ears. It sounds exactly the same now. It doesn't have that differential in it anymore. And I've seen my face so much on the videos, it's just like, dang, man, did you just make that face, really? did you just do that? Let's cut that part out. So yeah, and that's right. And when I get done with the edit, when I get to the end of it, I don't go back and rewatch it generally. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't go back and rewatch it. And then when I put it up actually on YouTube and hit the unlock button, it's almost like I'm watching it for the first time again. Almost, if that makes sense. Dr. Routledge, how you doing? Because then I'm actually seeing how it all looks, and that might be a mistake on my part. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Maybe I should go back and rewatch it. I don't know. Northport, Florida. Now is that South Florida or North Florida? I'm gonna get y'all's ears ready for the next couple of days off. Messing with you. And now we got 299,480 miles on the truck right now, with 130 miles to go. So when we end this trip today, we should be at 299,600. On the west coast, south of Tampa. TN4. 10-4 on that, Sarge. 10-4 on that. Well, more than likely, unless she changes her mind about staying at home for the summer, it'll just be me again. Galaxy, how you doing? Good morning. I'll tell you what, 4 o'clock in the morning on this road sure beats any other time of the day. Believe it or not, sometimes, I do miss delivering every day down here to the Atlanta metro area. You know, outskirts of Atlanta. Now the inner city of Atlanta, I don't really miss that. That was a freaking nightmare. But all these surrounding towns of Atlanta, and even, you know, in closer to Atlanta, just not downtown. Not the downtown ones. But I generally, usually, I would come down like late evening, sometimes early morning, but usually like late evening I would get down here and do the deliveries. I don't know, I would get down here anywhere from 2 to 6, I always had like three stores that I would stop at, then I would go back to Cleveland. And, you know, I was home every day. And I always seemed to catch the most trafficked times with my Atlanta loads. I generally worked 14 hours every day, generally. I only drove maybe somewhere between 6 and 8, but I was always running my clock out. By the time I got to the yard, always running my clock out. And they didn't have then, I don't know if they do now, but back when I worked for them, they had the e-logs, but they didn't have a personal conveyance to where if you was 30 minutes from the yard, you was just stuck there for the night. And I had that happened a time or two. Gerald, how you doing? That did happen a few times, or a couple of times. Not too many, but a couple of times. I probably delivered to this coverage right here that we're passing right now. Yeah, Loganville. Yeah, I have. But I didn't I didn't do Atlanta every single day, day in, day out. I did do some Myrtle Beaches, South Carolinas. They offered me a Florida run, and I don't know, for some reason or other, I didn't take it. But Mississippi, Kentucky, Virginia. There's a lot of Krogers in Virginia. West Virginia. Didn't really like doing them West Virginia runs because the Krogers are out in the freaking mountains in West Virginia, which, yes, West Virginia is pretty much the whole state is mountains, but I mean the Wrong Turn Mountains, Wrong Turn Mountains. It's like, dang it, man. What did I get myself into here? But I did a lot of a lot of the Kroger's in Texas too. Was it Houston? Man, it's Houston. I don't remember that one. How many miles a year would I do, or do I do? Well, about 120,000 a mile, 120-ish thousand miles a year, roundabouts. I mean, you know. $120 to $140, somewhere in that area. Too many, probably. Too many. Yes, it is. Enough that, hey, we went to the moon, right? Heck, we went to the moon just in this truck. Do I have a favorite place to go? No, not really. Because the whole thing about having favorite places to go is if you've got a favorite place to go to deliver to, then you might be spending too much time not driving. So with these guys here, we don't do a whole lot of sitting around. Now we do, you know, from time to time. Don't get me wrong. We do hit our times where everything slows down, but for the most part, these guys keep me rolling pretty good. So I mean, you know, truck stop in Texas is just about the same as a truck stop in Virginia, as in Washington. You know, they're all about the same as far as that goes. Some might be set up a little different with their parking, but the insides in the parking lot is pretty much the same when you walk across it and get in there and give them half your paycheck. Well, really worse than Walmart's. But yeah, like Walmart, for sure. All right, we are in, what is this, Shelbyville, Georgia. Yeah, it does. It all blends together over time. You know, the biggest thing about when you're traveling like this right here is when you go from like the mountains to the deserts to the real wooded areas. That's about the biggest difference, you know. Thank God, oh, thank you. Do appreciate it. I was thinking about some dishes to cook up in that little pot. So out of the 7 videos that I uploaded yesterday, 2 of them is food videos, and the other 5 are, you know, little towns and whatnot. Alright, Steve, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We'll catch you next time around. Finally, the last leg of the trip. It'll be a couple of days at best, somewhere in around 2 days though. Would I drive an electric truck? I mean, I drive diesel trucks. If the truck pulls the load that I've got, then that's what counts as far as getting out here and working. I don't look at electric trucks like they're the devil or anything like that. I mean, they get all the properness out here that we need to do the job with the electric trucks. Then, you know, it would be like saying I would never drive an automatic, and I do drive an automatic. You know, eventually somewhere down the road, the industry changes, and you got to change with it, or you got to get away from it, whichever one you choose to do. And if they was to start throwing electric trucks out tomorrow, well, I'm not done working yet, so yeah, I would be driving electric trucks if that's what they put me in. Got to your delivery 4 hours early. 10-4. Heck yeah, 4 hours early is better than 4 hours late, no doubt. Well, you know, I figure by the time they do get them on the road, they'll have them adequate to the charging. And it was like I was talking about the other day, I don't know how long ago it's been, but a few days back. Once they do get it finally kicked in and going, you know, with them taking upwards of 8 hours to charge, they're going to have to set up the truck stops to where the trucks can charge at night or at day whenever they're taking their break. They're just going to have to, unless they get some kind of supercharger that'll charge it up in 30 minutes. I mean, that's just, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They'll either have to get superchargers that'll charge these trucks up in 30 minutes, or fix all the parking lots to where they can accommodate overnight charging. Now, which one they go with, I don't know. We'll find out. Probably the supercharge would probably be the best thing, or the best way to do it, because then they just have to change, or they just have to fix so much. I mean, they'll have to completely redo truck stop parking if it's if it's up to an all night, overnight, or 8 hours, whatever, charge up. Because they'll have to actually build that stuff like they started to do, you know, back in the day when they was putting the idle airs at the truck stops. See, they started doing that a lot. Started putting them up, you know, just everywhere. And then bam, somebody said, hey, well, why mess with the idle air when we can put APU units on these things and it won't cost nobody nothing except for the extra however much they charge to put the APU units on the trucks. Well, guess what? Idle air died completely out. I mean, it just, hopefully that dude, you know, hopefully he made his money off his invention before that happened. I think he probably did. But see, you go to the truck stops that used to have idle air, and they're all ripped out now, or gutted out. Not necessarily ripped out, because you still got all the framework in most of those truck stops that put them up. You still got the framework and stuff. They just don't use them no more. Charge for what? Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I would drive an electric truck. Will I ever? It'll probably be a few years. It'll probably be a few years. Because eventually, someday down the road, they're gonna switch all the trucks over from diesel to electric. That's just it's foreseeable. I mean, how long it'll be, I don't know. Might be 5 years, might be 10 years, might be 40 years. Well, we're at 299,000 right now, and I've been told that we get traded out at 280, which we passed 280. May have it another 3 months, may have it another 6 months. They might bring me in from this home time and swap it out. I don't really know. That's one thing. I don't really, I don't talk to my my company a whole lot. I mean, it's been near a year since I've been into the yard. If not a year, maybe it's even been a year. If it ain't been a year, it's very, very close to it since I've even been into the yard. Yeah, it's been good. The only problems that I've had out of it, knock on wood, so far is, well, the APU unit. This is the second time it's stopped working on me. The first time it stopped working on me, it took them about 2 months, I think, before they finally sent me to a Thermo-King and got it fixed. Which, when the AP unit stops working, they'll turn my idler switch off or turn it on where I can set and idle. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be another year. It might be. It might very well be. Not the last time I did. I might this time. Just because I've been there for longer. There's a couple, 3 or 4, I think they do for definite, but they've been there like 15 years, I think. They've been with the company. Them 3 or 4 don't even have governors on their truck. Their trucks are wide open from what I've heard. And I know one of them he might not be wide open, but he's a lot faster than we are. We was doing 72 and he passed by us, and within 3 to 4 minutes, he was out of sight. I couldn't even see him no more. And it didn't take him long. I keep my brain occupied. When I'm out here by myself, I keep my brain occupied. I've delivered to Kroger's at Stone Mountain. I think there's one up there on Stone Mountain. I've delivered to it. But yeah, no. have to keep my brain occupied when I'm out here by myself, 100% by myself. I just have to constantly entertain my would be a way to say it. I gotta constantly. TM4 on the Misfits. Got the Misfits entertaining me right now, so yeah, that does help out tremendously. I mean, that it's a world of difference in doing it like this and doing it completely by yourself like that. There is a world of difference, especially when we got so many people coming in and asking questions and just basic day-to-day conversating. We are on our way to the house. We got unloaded. Now we're on our way to the house. I don't know, Nick, are you live? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Everybody give Nick a nice, warm Ride Along Gang welcome. Yeah, it is. It's starting to pick up. But, and see, that's another thing, you know, when I am having to do it by myself, throughout my career, I have done a lot of switching as far as working over the road. I'll do it for a little while, then I'll do the regionals where I'm home more often, do the locals where I'm home every day. I've done that. So, I mean, I do switch it up from time to time. If it really starts getting to me out here, being out here like this, then that's what I do is I'll switch to either pretty much local or at least regional where I'm home every weekend. When and if it does, you know, gets to me, that's usually the way I deal with it. Went around DC before morning rush hour. It's the best time to go through DC, is between midnight and really 3 a.m. There ain't any other good time during the day, or any other good time during a 24-hour period to go through DC than midnight to, well, maybe 4, but definitely midnight to 3. $30 minutes bumper to bumper. Heck yeah. Everybody will be going back to work this morning. very seldom ever play games. It's been a while since I've actually just sit down and put myself into a game mode. Tetris. I used to play that a bit. The last, I guess, real game that I got into, though, as far as console playing, was Red Dead Redemption. I absolutely love playing that game. No, I've not. My TV has not been on since Tasha's been out of the truck. Not turned my TV on not one time. Now I did watch a couple of videos after I edited out everything that I had to edit out and uploaded everything that I had to upload, and still had a little bit of, more time left before they got me done. I did watch a couple of videos on YouTube. If I would have known that they was going to took that long, I've still got several on the 360 cam that could have been edited out and uploaded. Had I known that they was going to took as long as they did, I would have tried to have got a couple more of those done. But you can't never tell when you go into Walmart. You're gonna be there anywhere from 1 hour to 5 hours, and we was there for I think 3. But the best thing to do if you're gonna do that, I've come to find the best thing to do is have them edited and ready for the upload process when you get there. Because if you're just there for an hour, then you get a few done. But if you do a few uploads and then you try to edit out some, and then you want to go and try to upload those, you wind up getting cut short. Ramen noodles, yeah. Well, when I stopped playing Red Dead, the only thing I'd done on it was just run around and collected flowers, or the herbs and flowers and stuff out of the desert. Killed birds, just went around collecting stuff. That's all I done. 108 miles. Then I would go around and do the like the card game and the like the horseshoes and stuff like that. Just run around and play the little side games. collect up the different outfits. As far as the gameplay, I refused to even try to beat the game because I knew if I beat it, then I would stop playing it. And I just went through and just done all that stuff and actually never even beat the game. I was all the way, I think I was 90% done with it. And then I went out and bought American Truck Simulator. I thought, well, yeah, I can get into that. Well, I probably could if I wasn't driving all the time. It's like Mario just to eat the mushrooms. Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. Do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. I usually only get the beef flavored, but if you watched my last ramen noodle video. What was my last ramen noodle video? Wasn't it ramen noodles and tuna? Maybe, maybe not. Do we ever sleep? Not if I can help it. I hadn't been asleep since I got up yesterday morning. Which is not good when you're out here driving. It's really not. But luckily I didn't go to sleep after the meetup yesterday. Luckily, I had the video editing process keeping me busy because that's what kept me from getting either the ticket or the warning from being parked out on the street. So had I went to sleep, I would have been snoozing away when that cop got up to my truck. It's real good. And I had some, what the heck kind was that? The video was it was regular tuna, but now I had some that I mixed with it. I don't know, was it regular? I'll have to check it out. It was, what kind of tuna was that? It was good though. I mean, it was real good. Yeah, tuna and ramen they blend good together. There ain't no doubt about that. Mattress or ladder on the road, or a cook grill. Goodness. Why are you stopping for a car? How long will I be? 2 days. 2 days, Sam. How you doing? Welcome to Ride Along Gang. Oh, now that white car wants to speed up since the truck's gonna try to go around him. What a maroon. We get on around him, he's held us up enough. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, according to the GPS, we are in Dunwoody, Georgia. I have delivered the Kroger's here in Dunwoody. Yeah, if I would have started the channel back on the Kroger, man, y'all would have loved that. Good Lord, I tell you what. Always in Atlanta traffic. Rev, how you doing? Shrimp scampi. Heck yeah. Bacon, eggs, toast, coffee, and milk. What? Bacon, eggs, toast, and coffee milk. About to feed all the farm animals. Heck yeah. Doing pretty good here. We're on our way home. Just for a couple of days, though. Just for a couple of days. It won't be no week-long adventure this time. See, I was going to go this morning and do my DOT physical, but since I didn't sleep any last night or yesterday at all, you know, once I got up at like, what time was it, 10 or I think 10 o'clock yesterday morning, I think I'll wait till tomorrow to go do my DOT physical. Man, I tell you what, I think I'm getting more blind and more blind as the days go by. I could not see them freaking dock numbers last night when I was taking my trailer around to its dock to leave setting. I mean, I could not. I thought I was in the 500s. I put my glasses on and I was in the 300s. I was like, good Lord, that's bad. And for the Monroe Walmart, the Martin is the one that runs their loads out. I guess the over the road loads or the long distance ones. And I was maybe, well, I don't know. When we first started out, y'all might have been able to see the building over on the right hand side. I couldn't read the word Martin on there. It looked like it said Schaefer on it. I was like, what the crap? Good Lord. All right, Sarge, if you're taking off, appreciate you stopping hanging out with us, and we'll catch you in a few days. Welcome to Sandy Springs, Georgia. Freaking Jersey walls. Alright, we got 4 more miles on this 285. And we'll be hopping on 75 north. Not yet, not yet. We got 3.5 more miles to 75. We're on the 285 wraparound right now. And we won't be on 75 too awful long. Maybe 10 miles, maybe. And then we'll hit that 575 through Marietta. And then we'll run 575 to, I think it turns into 15 if I'm not mistaken. And 15 to 5. No, I won't wear them all the time. I'm supposed to wear them all the time when I'm driving, I think. No, I don't wear them all the time. I can't stand wearing them. Actually need to get a different set, some that I can tolerate wearing. I just can't tolerate wearing the 2 that I've got. Well, in a truck, it's just not that easy. I mean, you can do it, but when you go to drive that further distance, you know, you're eating up on your drive time. I don't want to get home in 7 hours. I want to get home as quickly as possible. Like I say though, I used to deliver down here to Atlanta every day, so. And I've delivered to right downtown over there. There's a few of the Krogers that's up downtown, just downtown. Not in the outskirts. Right down there in the center of all the big skyline buildings. Up on 75 North right now. Got 9 miles, so I was close. I said 10. Got 9 miles to exit 268, which puts us on 575 to Canton, Marietta, Kennesaw. Alfred, how you doing? Yeah, it is. It's different. It's different in the work pickup, or even a car. A whole lot different. I've tried doing that. Back when I used to drive down here all the time, I used to try to hit the side roads to like skip this part of this area, like going over to Dunwoody or over to Monroe like that, or Loganville. It's a lot more hassle than it's worth trying to take a big truck through those areas. Because, there's a lot of places in Atlanta where you pull up on a 3-way stop or a 4-way stop and all 3 ways are no trucks. And man, it's rough to get back out of them spots. You generally have to run one of the no truck roads. You just have to pick which one you like better. I've done that a time or two, trying, driving down through here. Atlanta's bad for that. You'll be on a road that's fine for trucks, and then come up to a 4-way stop, and all 3 directions is no trucks. And it's like, what the heck are you supposed to do now? You can't just turn around. Doing today? Hey Gary, how you doing? Headed to the house for about 2 days, indeed. Countdown to 100. Look at that. We're an hour and a half in, and we're just now hitting our countdown to 100. Let's go with it. Just a friendly reminder, if you ain't got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. Do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Been up for a little longer than I need to be, but I'm excited to get to the house and give Tasha a hug and pet that dog. And we got about 87 miles. So we're a little over an hour away. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with us for a few. We'll catch you next time to make it back. It looks like we might get a little bit of sunlight on this drive. Might get a little bit. Two more. Look at that. 2 away from 100. 1 hour and a half in. You can tell our regulars ain't used to being up at this time. One of them three-wheeler Can-Ams. Can-Am Spider, I think. I believe that was the loudest one of those I've ever heard. Boom! You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for the first early morning 100 thumbs up. Really do appreciate it right here at the Ride Along Gang. Snatch some salt from the salty crew, butter up that popcorn, enjoy the rest of the ride to the house. Now, we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. And I see a sunrise, something we don't see very often with the Ride Along Gang. Very seldom ever see a sunrise. But we're going to get one today. Yeah, the backwards tracks. That's the loudest one of those that I've never heard one that loud before. And according to the GPS, we are in Marietta right now. Got 70 miles to Highway 5, which will put us in Blue Ridge. The very last leg of the trip. Get in one last little blink before we get to the or before the sun comes up. Turned my cruise on once since we started out. I said hello, Alfred. You got one. I said hello. When you said hi, I said hello, Alfred. And now I'm saying it again. Hello, Alfred. That's the second time. Maybe you don't. Does Alfred have sound on? Can you hear me? Alfred ain't live. Yeah, we'll be in Georgia all the way to the house. Now, when we get to the house, we'll cross the state line right there. I sit on the Tennessee-Georgia state line pretty much. Well, I guess Alfred don't have his sound up. I guess. Either that or he just can't hear me. I don't know. Can you hear me, Alfred? Radio check for Alfred. Yeah, I am, Cheryl. I'm going to take 2 days off. We're on our way to the house right now. Semi-Ernie, how you doing this morning? According to the GPS, we are in Kennesaw, Georgia now. Yeah, only 2 days. That's about it. They don't even really want us taking 2 days off in the summertime, but they'd rather us stay out the entire summer. If I could, I would, but well, nah, I probably wouldn't. After being out for anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, I'm ready for a few days off. Lorna, how you been? Yeah, I guess Alfred don't have no sound on. Either that or he's like Jen and just chooses not to hear my voice. I don't know. Headed to Madison, Georgia. 10-4 on that. We got about 75 miles to the house, and we're gonna be done 2 days. I was gonna go do my DOT physical this morning when I got home, but I didn't go to sleep yesterday after we ended the live stream. I've been up ever since. So may just wait till tomorrow to go do it. I might go do it today, but I'll probably just wait till tomorrow. Go get her done then. Which is unfortunate because I'm going to have to spend tomorrow, one of the 2 days that I'm off, I'm going to have to spend it getting my freaking DOT physical medical card updated, because I got to go by Department of Transportation and fill out that freaking paper. And Cleveland, it's an all-day process going to DOT. Keenan, how you doing? What am I doing right now? Driving down the road. What are you doing right now? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Sunrise with the Riding On Gang. Samantha, how you doing? $5,000 bags of peppermint. I got a bunch, man. I got a pillow worth of peppermints. Scuba Dude brought, he hooked me up with peppermints, crackers, and the body armor yesterday. I mean, he hooked me up. I got enough peppermints to probably last me a year. And I got enough crackers to last for a decent amount of time. Edge, how you doing today? From the 1840s until 1987. I think they fully shut that plant down. They claimed that they shut it down in 87 or 88, but they didn't fully shut it down until about 1992 is when they fully shut that plant down as far as the copper mining goes. Because what had happened, see, was they run that plant up till about, they claim they shut it down in 87, but they run that plant, they run it up to about 90, I think, maybe 91, and all the workers went on a so-called strike. And the strike lasted for 2 years, 2 or 3 years, and then they claimed from the strike that's what shut them down. Now, where they come up with the 1987, I'm not real sure, because they was working that copper mine beyond 1987. So I remember when they went on strike and they was trying to bring outside union employees in to keep it running, and well, the ones that actually worked there that was on strike, they wouldn't let them cross the line. They refused to let them cross the line. Yeah, that's what Wikipedia says, that it closed down in '87, but it didn't. They didn't go on strike till it was, I think, 1990, and they run that strike out there at the entrance gate for 2 years, and then the plant finally announced, after about 2 years, they announced that they was closing the plant down. So I don't know. And I would say that, you know, maybe I've just got my years mixed up, but we moved up there in 1988 is when we moved up there from Maryville, and the plant was still going full force and strong in 1988, 1989. But it wasn't very long after that strike shut them down. Or they shut down from the strike. Rather than giving everybody what they wanted, which I think they knew that they was getting ready to get shut down, I think, you know, and they let the employees, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but I know they didn't shut down in '87. No, I wasn't old enough to work there before they shut down. I was like 14, 15, 16 years old when they shut down. Yeah. Actually supposed to work tomorrow, but she said that she's either going to see if she can get somebody to work for her, or she's going to call in, one or the other. Thanks, Sam. Thank you. And I'm not sure if I welcomed you to the Ride Along Gang or not, but if I didn't, welcome to the Ride Along Gang. If I did, well, welcome. It's a beautiful morning out here. How about it? B-E-A, beautiful. Marianne, how you doing? Getting ready for work, 10-4 man. It'll take me a couple of days off. How about that? I am ready for it. Man, I've got me some 34-hour restarts this go around. Maybe 3, 4, 5 maybe. I actually got quite a few 34-hour restarts this go. But 1 or 2 of them is just because we romped it and stomped it and got ahead of time. We was able to do it. I think 1 of them was due to a lack of not having a load, but not real sure of them actually. TR at work, don't work too hard today. We do appreciate it. Now, I may have an upload go up while we're off these couple of days, maybe. I have to look and see how many days it's been since the last upload. It'll for sure be a 360 driving video for sure. Because that's all I got. It's 360 driving videos and some eating videos. I do have a couple of eating videos, but they'll go up maybe next time. Stick man going on vacation. He's gonna be hanging out in the truck. FedEx destroyed by the day off yesterday. Dang it, they got behind, huh? Indeed, you are welcome, and thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I do pretty good. I'm not saying I do good at entertaining. I do pretty good at running my jaws for the majority of the time we're out here. I can find something to talk about, or I can find something to say, and it might not be much of anything that I'm talking about, but I do keep it. I am able to keep it rolling out at a pretty decent rate to be doing it for 10 and 11 hours a day every single day. And I know a lot of times I repeat myself, but man, sit and try to talk for 10 hours a day 7 days a week and see if you don't repeat yourself a few times. It's hard not to. But you know what? At least I'm not one of them that does talk constantly and constantly repeating themselves. Constantly. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do quite a bit. Maybe I do more than I think. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I think actually, see, I'm not repeating myself. A lot of times it's like a skip on a record, you know? No, it's not that bad. It's like a loop in a recording. Maybe it's not that bad. It's like a fracture in the sky, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. that beautiful sunset coming up the mountains, the trees, not mountains, more like trees around here. Dang it, you know what? I didn't get Tasha to order me that other mount. I was supposed to had her order me that other mount, but and had it here before I got home. And I never did text her and tell her to order it for me. Did I say sunset? See, in uploaded videos, I can cut that stuff out. on live action, I can't do that. I can't do that. I just have to stand corrected. I stand corrected. This is not a sunset. I'm used to sunsets. Sunrise. Sunrise in your eyes. How about it? Yeah, when I didn't say much at all when I first started the channel out. I kept it pretty quiet, but I think that was due to well, I just was quiet. You know, I didn't know what to say. I was new. I didn't know what to do. Recorded in front of a live studio audience, yeah. But yeah, if you go back and watch some of my very, very first live streams, it was real quiet ride. I don't think you could shut me up with stitches now. I just don't think you could. How cool would that be to get a series? And the thing about the whole thing about the scripted part, yeah, chat was the same way. The whole thing about the scripted part though is even on my upload videos, I probably actually should write out something to kind of go by, but I don't. I go 100% off what I'm thinking while I'm doing it. I'm not quite as good at doing the upload videos and talking. I mean, I do all right, but I'm not quite as good at it. It's different. It's a little bit different. But I still make the same mistakes like the sunset, sunrise. And I'll tell you, in the editing of my videos last night, I called my food a corn dog, and it was not nothing like a dang corn dog. Why I popped out corn dog for is beyond me, but I cut that part out so that nobody got to hear it. Take some acting classes. I'll be dang, what are you trying to say? Yeah, and just wait until you see the video. Well, it was. I'll just go ahead and say that it was because I think I did tell you earlier. It was a ramen noodle video, and I called my ramen noodles corn dogs. A corn dog, ramen noodles. I called it a freaking corn dog. I had to cut that part out, even though it was funny. I had to. I did cut it out. Now, where in the heck my brain come up with a corn dog while messing with ramen noodles is beyond me. It's just beyond me. One of these days, I might go back in and make it like a blooper reel, blunder reel, where I mess up on stuff. Because I save all my videos that I do. I save them into my hard drive so I can go back, and maybe one of these days we'll do a blooper video. Well, that would be all my videos, right? Thank you, sir. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But yeah, one of these days when I get enough content up, pulled together with enough bloopers and stuff like that in it, I know what you're thinking. Dang, 2 videos, if you just don't edit it out, you'll have all kinds of bloopers, right? Yeah, well, maybe. I'm talking about just like the highlight bloopers. But yeah, I do save pretty much all of it. I've got a lot of it backed up. I've got a lot of video backed up on hard drive right now. Gary C, good morning. How you doing? I'll be dang, Pro Mod, how you been? How you been doing? Long time, long time. Super Truckers got that one right. I am a blooper. Indeed. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You are welcome. And we are generally here every single day for y'all's viewing pleasure, whether it's live or uploaded. Now I'll be off for the next 2 days, but then we'll be right back at it again. We'll be live from the time we leave the house to the time we get back to the house. Oh yeah, she should have to be in the blooper reels. She don't do a lot of the uploaded videos with me though. She just don't do. She don't care nothing for the uploaded videos, being a part in it. She don't mind the live streams, but if you notice though, she don't mind talking in them, but she don't want to be in them, not the live streams. That's why I don't do much turning the camera around when she's with me, because she don't want to be in them. Man, I tell you what, I have no idea where that particular reel is in the live streams, but that would be an awesome cut to put in the blooper reels, wiping that freaking cloud away. Trying to wipe the cloud away. I have no idea where to even think about looking for that one at. None whatsoever. That's like the zipper jersey wall machine. I have no idea which video to look for. Now I would love to know where that one's at, but I don't even know what town we was in. I don't know what city we was in. So it would be hard to find that one as well. Waffle House. What the heck was that? Did I make a short of the class? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think I did. But now, we know it was a video after Thanksgiving. We do know that for sure. Because Nick started watching, I think, as we was coming out of Maine, which was right around Thanksgiving. So if Nick's seen it, and I know Nick did, it had to have been from the New Jersey trip to a couple of months ago. I just don't know where. That's a whole lot of video to look through. Whole lot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got 48 miles to the house. Less than 2 months ago. Tasha was on the truck, wasn't she? Yeah, I think she was. According to the GPS, we are in Jasper, Georgia right now. Her last trip out, so it was the last month that she was on the truck. Well, that would narrow it down. It's still a lot of video to look through, though. Well, I mean, you know, and it's hard for me to keep a notebook with stuff because I'm driving. It's hard for me to write stuff down. I got one live stream where I wrote down 3 things that I wanted to go back and check on, and the piece of paper I wrote them down on, I can't find it now. I know it was the 6-hour mark and the 7-hour mark, but I don't know what the third one was. I don't remember what mark it was. He probably did. He probably did. He's sitting over here with his head in the corner. Or he's facing the corner. He's facing away from me right now. I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. That was before Thanksgiving. We're about 42 miles from the house. Ain't got much longer now. Man, I tell you what, I'm ready. I am excited. I'm ready. Get home and see Tasha and Haber. Yeah, today will count as a day off. I'll be home all day today and all day tomorrow, and then that third day I should be leaving back out. Now, if I would have got home at like 10 o'clock tonight or 6 o'clock tonight, then no, I wouldn't have counted it, but a couple of days. Sheena, how you doing? How you been? Yeah, it'll be late morning, maybe. It might be early morning, I don't know. Hopefully mid-afternoon-ish. It's summertime though. We don't take that many days off during the onion season. 2 days, 3 max. Wintertime we take our week off. Summertime we just get 2 days. Scuba Dude, good morning. Oh, when I'm at home, I get up early. When I'm at home, I'm awake by 6:30, 7 o'clock every morning when I'm at home. Quick burn, how you doing today? Even on the day when I leave out, I'm up early on that day. Beautiful out here. Look at this. Just got home a little bit ago. Man, what time is it out there? 3 a.m.? Working the late night shift. $24, not 18. Not bad. Yeah, 6, 24. That's right. Not bad. Feeding the bears out here. Somebody's feeding the bears. Yeah, 5:15. Yeah, we're passing through Talking Rock, Georgia. Yeah, I was tired. I'm still tired. I hadn't been to sleep. I have not been to sleep. Right there where I parked at after y'all left, the cops did come down. I don't know if they was writing tickets or giving warnings. I looked over in the rearview mirror and I seen him at the truck behind me. And I put my truck in gear and got on back up to the little bitty truck stop and parked right back where we was at when you and Sarge got there. And they actually give me a parking slip for so that I could park there. Luckily, I didn't just jump back there and lay down and go to sleep, because I would have been asleep when he got done with that other driver behind me, and I would have got whatever it was that he was handing out. And I've had a parking ticket before, $280 or something like that dollars. Yeah, $280. Of course, that was New Jersey, but heck, it could have been more, could have been less over there. I don't know. When I get home today, I'll stay up all day. I'll probably go to sleep early tonight, though. I'll probably be asleep by 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Maybe not that early, but I'll take a nap sometime today. Maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock. Take a nap, get up, and stay up for a while. Yeah, I did. I like those the cream cheese and chives. Those are good. That's the first time I believe I've ever had those. I like the others too, but I had never tasted the cream and chives, so that's why I tasted them for, because I had never tasted them that I can remember. No, it was cream cheese and chive crackers, the little Lance crackers that you can get. What is that, 3 packs or 6 pack? Cream cheese and chives, peanut butter, and what's the other one? Cheese. Did come up yesterday with another recipe of cooking on the truck. Should be pretty interesting. we'll see anyway. We'll see how it comes out. Yeah, for definite variety pack. Definitely. Heck yeah, I set me up good. 24 pack of body armors. What was the count on the crackers? It's up there. I don't remember the count on the crackers. I know the peppermints was 600 though. 600 peppermints. That's a bunch. I can lay my head on them peppermints and just eat away all night long. No, we're not on late, Barry. We're up early. I don't know if it's. Was it 40? Okay, 40 count on the crackers, 24 on the body armor, 600 on the peppermints. 600. I've never seen a bag of peppermints that size, ever. John, how you doing? Oh, well, somebody let Barry know that we're not up late, we're up early. Since he can't hear me. At least he didn't accuse me of not speaking to him. Hello, everybody. Good morning. What is this, Thursday? Tuesday. I never know what the days of the weeks are, ever. Never do I guess the day of the week right. Ever. Well, maybe sometimes, but it's very rare. Very rare. The other night when we met up with Otto, I was like, what is today? Friday? He's like, no, it's Sunday. Well, dang. Kubu, how you doing? Peppermints to help stay awake. Never thought about that. Generally, I don't have any problems of staying awake. Now, I'm not gonna say I've never had problems staying awake, because back before ELDs, you know, I would drive myself straight into the ground. I only took sleep breaks when I got loaded and unloaded. So I did a lot of tired driving. That's for sure. But since I take proper breaks now, since I do the proper breaks, I don't really get tired too awful much. Yeah, it is. It's trying real hard. That's right, Keith. That's right. I don't pay attention to the days of the week. I try to keep up with the days of the month simply because of pickups and deliveries, but that's about it. And that's actually just deliveries, not necessarily pickups. Oh, we just ran over another ghost. And we ran over all kinds of ghosts this week. I think that makes about the 5th one. Putting the peppermints in the empty Reese's container. That is a good idea. I gotta find where I put that empty Reese's container. I don't know if it's on my top bunk or bottom bunk back there. Is that a bear sitting out in the middle of the wide open? No. That'd be too obvious. Top bunk, far back corner. Gotcha. Everybody put on their sunglasses. Except for me. I'm not putting none on. You know what? It could be under the bunk by the warm coats. Now that it could be, because I did put some stuff under the bunk to get it off the bed. Gotta look under there and see what all I moved under there. Old 2-lane. I don't know if I ever drove this when it was a 2-lane. I don't think so. I think that was before my time in this region. A rare sunrise, how about that? Savor the flavor. It don't happen very often here. How you doing today, Rob? Now, I'm not touching the line over there. That's the little tar strips along the highway that's setting that thing off. I don't know, I might be touching the line. You can get a sunrise once in a blue moon. Now it's odd. My short videos that I did, the last two, you know, one was the girl taking the picture of the truck, or the Longhorns. The second one was a guy, Rudy and the Longhorns. The girl short got at least what the guy short got. That doesn't make sense to me. Well, it does make sense to me, but still, it's just oddly weird. Yeah, the most sunrises I see is unloading. That's about it. And if they get me unloaded before the sun comes up, then I don't even see that sunrise. Dang, we about got that bird. Peppermint Reese's. That'd be interesting. good morning, Brad. We are headed to the house. Yeah, we're almost home. Matter of fact, we've only got 19 miles. Just a friendly reminder, if you ain't got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Don't be a part of the dang old salty crew, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do it. Man, I want to go do a video on that house right there that we just passed. So bad. Birds do really explode into a big old powder puff. Yeah, well, what's bad is that DOT physical, that's going to take up a lot of one of my days, because I also have to go to the driver's license place and get the self-form fill-out thingamajigger. So between the doctor's office and going and getting that paper and getting it turned in, I'll be there for a minute. Which I don't know, that one paper, the one thing that they sent me in the mail, that might actually be all that I need. Bigfoot expedition. Hey, we've been there. Mark. I've never hit a bird in a car, I don't think. I've hit bunches and bunches and bunches in a truck, though. Dang. to the Ride Along Gang. Everybody give Simon a nice warm Ride Along Gang welcome. Bat was out for blood. I didn't hear. I watched a video on YouTube. This dude went to, I think it's supposed to be like the largest Amish restaurant in America anyway. I don't know if it's America or the world, but in America anyway. And it's located, I think, somewhere around Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I think it's somewhere in that area. Man, I tell you what, I'd love to stop in there. Of course, we don't ever go to Pennsylvania much. It would be awesome to stop in there, though. Do a little eating video right there at the Amish restaurant. Going to the top to kick Nick off. He's probably good and asleep right now. Well, thanks, Simon. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Now, we're going to be taking the next 2 days off on the live streams. But we should be back in 2 days, starting the live streams back up, and we'll run every day for the next, well, most every day for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Cap did it. So yeah, we'll be off for 2 days. That's it. 2 days, and then we'll be back at it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you know when we make it back out here. We do run our lives from the time we start our day to the time we stop our day when we're out here driving. Man, look at that sunlight. There it is. Wow. That come out of nowhere. I don't even know if the lights was red or green here. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's green. Jeez Louise. That's bright. Don't miss your turn, man. Don't miss your turn. It's right here. Okay, do we got a green light? Barely. Actually, probably not, but I couldn't see the tail, and they was sitting there waiting. I wished I could wear sunglasses. I can't wear them. If I was to put a pair of sunglasses on right now, I'd be asleep before we get to Copperhill, and we're just 10 miles away. Do I have a least favorite state to go to? California is my least favorite. I like that. Everybody usually asks is my favorite state. I don't have a favorite state, but I do have a least favorite. Otato Chip, Pennsylvania. It's my phone. The camera is. It's S22. I think it's a S22. Almost home, man. Almost home. What? The putting me to sleep? No, sunglasses just, it don't matter. Oh, California? Yeah, California. That's the 55 mile an hour throughout the entire state, plus the DOT. I don't like the DOT in California. I don't like having to deal with them. Generally, they're all right, but I mean, they're just a lot tighter out there than they are anywhere else. But yeah, it's mainly the 55 mile an hour thing. If I get to go in from the, headed west and turn right around and east right back out, it's not all that bad if I'm able to get a parking place at, like the street parking. It's not all that bad. But now if I have to turn around, go in, and then leave back out to the north, I hate that. I really, really, really hate that. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. To appreciate it. We're gonna be excited to eat his breakfast. Now we're down on the little bit smaller roads. Everything's a little bit closer. And what we'll do is we got 8 miles to go. We'll take this trailer and set it down in our normal spot and take the truck and park it over in its normal spot. Yeah, that's the way I like to do it. That's in and turn around and right back out that quick. I have gotten loads before where picked up down and around the area that we picked up last time. I didn't have to take it up to frickin' Washington. Oh man, I tell you what. That right there, I hate to even think about that. Yeah, I don't think you'll be set up this early. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think you'll be set up this early. Less than 200 miles from the pickup to Yuma. Yeah, it was quick back out. Ain't no doubt about that. See if I can't wipe that spot off the camera there. It's a nice little puffy one. Indeed. Now, if Haber was with us, he would know exactly where we was at right now. Well, maybe not exactly, but he'd know we was close to the house. He'd be going crazy. Old Highway 5, Blue Ridge, Georgia, which we already went through the town of Blue Ridge. Should be about out of it by now. I very appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We'll catch you next time you make it back in. He might be able to. Alright, now I hadn't put a short up today, so may sometime here through the day I may get a short put up. You can keep your eyes peeled for it if you want to. If not, well, keep your eyes peeled for it tomorrow. I might do an upload tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If I do, it'll be like a little quick 2 to 7 minute drive is all it'll be. Not sure how many days it's been since the last one. I think it's been 2 days or 3 days. Well, my brother should be at work. My mom, I don't know if she's awake yet or not. I may just hop on the e-bike and ride it on to the house. Because I don't live too far from where I park at, but it's a little bit farther than I really care to walk. If it was level ground, it wouldn't be that bad, but since it's up on the hill like that, I don't really like walking up that big old hill. And that bike actually, it cruises up it pretty good, but I don't know if I want to get it out or not, so. Nah, I mean, there ain't gonna be anybody there to pick me up today. $6.54. You are correct, Anna. Good morning, Blake. Oh yeah, the miles on the truck. Sorry about that. I missed that. We got 299,609 miles on the truck right now. So when we park it, it'll be at 610, 611. Just short of 300,000. David, how you doing? No, they're gonna take the summer off. They're gonna take the whole onion season off. Howard, good morning. $11:55 where you're at, Anna? Noon time. High noon. Lily, how you doing? Good morning. Matt, how you doing? Good morning. 155 thumbs up. Just a friendly reminder, if you have not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing it. Don't be a part of the salty crew. I would say save that salt for your popcorn, but I don't think we're going to get any more popcorn out on this trip. Nearly 8:30 p.m. where you're at. 8:30 p.m. Friday. I mean, not Friday. Wednesday. Jeez. Get it right, man. Get it right. Putting Australia a whole week ahead of us. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Dang it, man. Now, I should have got me some fifth wheel grease, because definitely by the time, or going back out with the truck being unhooked, I may not even unhook the truck, I don't know. Yeah, because it's just that much farther than I gotta walk. Wait a minute, my brother's truck wasn't over there at work, so he actually might be at home right now. Which means I get me a ride. 161. Heck yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Just crossed over into Tennessee right there when we made that turn at the four-way stop. 3 or 4, whatever it is. Crossed over into Tennessee right there at the left-hand turn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No longer in Georgia. Welcome to Tennessee. Yeah, it is little bitty town. 2 red lights. Oh man. Breaker 19 for a radio check. 3 hours and 2 minutes is what my microphone's lasting now, so every month that passes by, that battery life drops a little bit more. But we've had it for almost a year now. We've been using this mic every day, pretty much non-stop for a year. And it's only lost about an hour of its battery life. It's not bad. It's not bad. Because when I very first got it, when it was brand new, it lasted it was either 4 hours and 15 minutes or 4 hours and a half. And now it lasts us between 3 hours and 3 hours and 15 minutes. So let me go out and hook this trailer, and then we'll get the truck parked. Be right back. And now when we go back out, I am going to have a different setup for our I'm going to have a different setup for our camera on the e-bike. I'm going to try it out, see how it works. It might be good, it might not, I don't know. We won't know till we try. And I'm going to try to have a different setup. The same setup, but a different mounting system for the outboard 360 modes when we do them. So hopefully I get both of those fixed up. Which the e-bike, that one's not going to be no problem to get fixed. Hopefully I can get the 360 set up as quickly as possible. Man, it won't be long. I'm not going to be able to turn around out here. They're going to have this covered up probably next time I come in. That dust was still steaming. It's not been there too awful long. They don't even cut the grass over here in this front yard no more. Got that old fire truck sitting over there. I remember when I first moved up here and this place was up and running, that train yard right there stayed packed full of tankers. I mean packed full. That's the only thing they use it for now is, well, they got a couple of tankers up here. I don't think they move them around much, but they've got this engine. And then sometimes they leave the passenger cars for this engine over here on storage. I've done donuts in a big truck. Not with the trailer. I've done donuts without the trailer though. Not in this truck. Other trucks. $103 people made it in to the very last section of the trip today. Before we got shut down, we did break the triple digits. You can tell the misfits ain't used to getting up, not coming in watching the dash cam anyway. Oh, the big brick building up on the hill. Thank you, Quick Burn. Thank you. The big building the big brick building that was up on the hill in for the copper mines. Like that. It is a beautiful day. Beautiful. And of course, we're going to sit here in Buffalo. So maybe while we're not Buffalo, I'll just go ahead and get it out there. Thank y'all for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out. Do appreciate it. We'll be back in a couple of days. Don't forget, if you didn't get that thumbs up button on the way in, by all means, get it on the way out. Thank y'all, and we'll see you back in just a couple of days. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.